All right, hey guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. So we're working on George's Sprinter. What's up, George? He's always got some amazing projects for us. He's got this beautiful Sprinter, and the cool thing about what George is doing is he's using a lot of parts that aren't actually available here in the States. He finds them, he imports them, and then he tasks us to figure out how to make them work, which is no easy task, but the final result is amazing. So, perfect example is like he found and put this D-style AMG steering wheel on a Sprinter. This is obviously not for this vehicle, but he was able to retrofit it and make it fit. It functions. It looks obviously a lot cooler. What we were doing is he found this amazing custom console for a Mercedes mattress. We were able to adapt it and make it fit in this vehicle. I mean, this thing has everything. It has a spot for wireless charging. It has these cup holders, but when you're not using them, it acts as a table. It has a full-blown refrigerator. So here's you can power up the refrigerator. You can adjust the temperature, everything. It even has blowers. They just circulate air coming out of the back here. And then it also has ambient lighting down the side. It's difficult to see with our lights, but so the thing with this is obviously it's not built for this vehicle. So we had to fabricate a bunch of brackets and trim work to make that fit. There's a bracket that's on the back. It's like a stand that Hondo built. We'll show you some video of that. Also, we have 4 brackets on the front, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom using the factory bolts. And I mean, this thing is in there, right? Hondo made this acrylic black trim to match all the black acrylic. So this was handmade. He made a template and then it was heated and bent to this exact shape so that it meets up to the original console. He also made these wings on the side as well in order to fill in a gap that was there from the original console as well. This vehicle has, on this panel, it has a stock USB. So Hondo relocated it to the console and it's wired. So now that USB runs to here. And then lastly, it has a 110 outlet. So what we did is we put this 110 adapter, which also has a USB-A and a USB-C. So now everything that was in the car originally is now in this console itself. This console is amazing, right? So it has this fan, and here's the power for the fan, and obviously the intensity. Here's the cabin filter for these fans, right? They just circulate air, nothing crazy, but it's a cool little touch. It has a set of cup holders that flip out, right? Cubby. And this is how you know it's for a European vehicle. So it has a European outlet, USB-C, and a USB-A. So this is that base that Hondo built, and the unit is bolted to that and then bolted to the floor. But it gives the console is at a nice height, very close to the armrest itself, and it looks like it came with the vehicle. So we also added these rear view monitors. They're touchscreen, and they're meant to mimic what would have come on like a higher end Mercedes. He also added these the rear seat tray tables. Again, not for a normal American Sprinter, but he retrofitted and they look great. He added these custom seats as well. So these things are gorgeous. So they have the original Mercedes style. They're full recline, everything. This is what would come on like in Europe or in Asia and a lot of other countries. They use the Sprinters and the Metris as like limos, executive vehicles, and these are custom built for those cars, slowly converting it over to basically a luxury vehicle.